The landing pod hissed as it settled into the murky waters of Nexira, steam rising as metal met the warm, fetid swamp. Maya Rhodes checked her tactical display one final time, the blue glow illuminating her face in the dimness. The mission brief was simple: eliminate the alien twins who had been coordinating attacks on human mining operations. Nexira atmospheric seal verified. The pod's AI announced. External toxins, minimal. Breathable with minor filtration. Maya nodded, assembling her pulse rifle with practiced efficiency. Any movement within scanning range? Negative. Bioluminescent activity interfering with biosignatures. Recommend visual confirmation, she sighed, securing the last piece of her stealth suit. The corporate alliance had been clear. The twins were dangerous, capable of manipulating the swamp itself to attack human interests. 15 workers dead in the last month alone. The hatch opened with a pneumatic whisper, and the full scent of Nexira hit her, earthy, primal, with notes of sweet decay and something else she couldn't identify. Strange, flower-like organisms glowed purple and blue along the shoreline, casting dancing shadows across the misty surface. Beautiful, she whispered despite herself. Stepping into ankle-deep water that felt oddly warm, almost welcoming against her skin, Maya activated her tracker, following the last known coordinates of the twins. Intelligence suggested they moved between underwater caverns and the surface, using the planet's natural tunnel systems to appear and disappear like ghosts. As night fell, the swamp transformed. Every plant, insect, and droplet of water seemed to glow with inner light. Maya moved silently through the marsh, her footsteps leaving gentle ripples in the luminescent water. Her mind drifted momentarily to her previous assignments: sterile space stations, dusty moons, crowded colony hubs. Nothing like this living, breathing ecosystem. Focus, she reminded herself. The twins had killed humans. Her job wasn't to admire the scenery. A distant melody caught her attention, not quite sound, more like a feeling in her mind. She adjusted her course, drawn toward it. Intelligence hadn't mentioned the twins using sound as a weapon, but she remained cautious. The melody grew stronger as she approached a grove of massive, twisted trees rising from the swamp. Their roots formed natural platforms above the water, covered in soft, moss-like growth, and there in a clearing, illuminated by floating bioluminescent spores. She saw them. The twins stood back to back, their purple skin shimmering with patterns that matched the surrounding plant life. Female in form, with elegantly elongated limbs, they moved in perfect synchronicity, performing what appeared to be a ritual dance. Their eyes were closed, faces serene in concentration. Maya raised her rifle, activating the targeting system. 2 clean shots. Mission complete. But as her finger hovered over the trigger, one of the twins opened her eyes and looked directly at Maya, not with fear or anger, but with recognition. The melody in Maya's mind changed, deepening into something that resonated within her chest. "We've been waiting for you, Hunter," the twin spoke, her voice like liquid silver in Maya's mind. The second twin turned, eyes opening. "The one who comes with death, but will remain for life." Maya's targeting system suddenly failed, her rifle powering down without explanation. The swamp around her pulsed with light, and for a moment, she felt the entirety of Nexira focusing its attention on her. The mission had just become considerably more complicated. Maya rolled behind a gnarled root as bioluminescent orbs floated toward her position. Her backup sidearm remained functional, but something told her shooting wouldn't solve this situation. "We mean no harm," called one of the purple-skinned twins, her voice somehow both audible and inside Maya's head simultaneously. "Your weapons are unnecessary here. Tell that to the 15 dead miners," Maya called back, scanning for an escape route. "Your attacks stop now." The twins exchanged a glance, their expressions shifting from curiosity to confusion. "No humans have died by our hands," the second twin said, stepping forward. The patterns on her skin pulsed slightly differently than her sister's, more angular, where her twins flowed in curves. "We are Lyra and Nyx, guardians of the Nexiran consciousness." Maya kept her weapon ready. "Corporate Alliance reports say otherwise." Lyra. The twin, with flowing patterns, moved gracefully across the route platform. Then perhaps you should see truth rather than reports. Before Maya could react, the swamp around her surged upward, forming a transparent bubble that enveloped her. She fired instinctively, but the energy pulse dissipated harmlessly into the membrane. "Relax," Hunter Nick said, approaching the bubble. "If we wished harm, you would never have found us." The bubble began to move, carrying Maya deeper into the swamp. The twins glided alongside, their movements fluid and synchronized. Maya studied them closely, identical in form but distinct in personality. Evident in how Lyra moved with flowing grace while Nyx maintained a watchful alertness. They arrived at what appeared to be a living structure, a massive Asira tree whose interior glowed with soft light. The bubble deposited Maya gently inside before dissolving back into ordinary water. "What is this place?" she demanded, keeping her back to the wall. "Our sanctuary," Lyra explained, gesturing to the organic architecture. "And now yours as well." Maya scoffed. "I'm not staying." "My mission is based on deception," Nyx interrupted, her expression hardening. She placed her hand on a pulsing section of wall, which responded by displaying images of mining operations. "See what your corporate alliance doesn't show you." The images shifted to show massive machines draining sections of swamp, extracting glowing minerals from the depths. Where they harvested, everything died. The water turning black, plants withering. "The humans who died," Lyra said softly, "were killed by their own machinery. The swamp defended itself, as any living thing would, when wounded deeply enough." "That's impossible," Maya whispered, though doubt crept into her mind. "The swamp isn't sentient," the twins spoke in unison, "isn't it?" Suddenly, the floor beneath Maya shifted, forming a comfortable seat that cradled her body perfectly. The sensation was alarming yet soothing. "Nyxira is unlike any world you've encountered," Lyra explained. Sitting across from her, it exists as a single consciousness, expressed through countless forms. "We are its voice, its guardians, and you," Nyx added with intensity, "have been drawn here for a purpose greater than assassination." Maya laughed bitterly. "I don't believe in destiny, yet destiny believes in you," Lyra replied with a gentle smile. "The swamp sang to you, did it not? You felt its melody." Maya couldn't deny it, the strange music that had drawn her forward. "Rest now," Nyx said, as soft lights dimmed around them. "Tomorrow, we will show you why the corporate alliance truly wants us eliminated." As the twins departed, leaving Maya alone in the living chamber, she found herself touching the organic wall beside her. It pulsed warmly against her fingers, almost like a heartbeat. For the first time in her career, Maya questioned her mission. And somewhere deep in the swamp, Nyxira continued its ancient song. Dawn broke across Nazira in waves of emerald and amber light filtering through the canopy. Maya woke to find her chamber transformed overnight. Flowering vines had grown around her makeshift bed, offering sweet fruits within arm's reach. "The swamp provides for its guests," Lyra explained. Entering with graceful steps, her purple skin seemed more vibrant in the morning light, the patterns shifting like gentle currents. "Did you rest well?" Maya sat up cautiously. "Well enough for someone being held captive? You're not our prisoner." Nyx appeared at the entrance, her expression more guarded than her sister's. "The path back to your landing pod remains open." "Then why am I still here?" Maya challenged. "Because you haven't seen what you came to see," Lyra answered, extending her hand. "Come, the depths await," against her better judgment. Maya followed the twins through a series of living passages that descended beneath the swamp's surface. The walls pulsed with bioluminescence, brightening as they passed, then dimming once more. "The corporate alliance claims this world is merely a resource," Nyx explained as they walked. "But Nyxira is ancient, aware, alive in ways your scientists cannot measure." They emerged into a vast, underground cavern where the ceiling dripped with crystalline formations that captured and amplified light. Below, a pool of perfectly clear water revealed depths that seemed to extend forever. "This is the heart," Lyra said reverently. "The center of Nyxara's consciousness. You expect me to believe a planet is sentient? Maya scoffed, though her voice lacked conviction. Nyx's eyes narrowed slightly. Immerse yourself in no truth. Before Maya could protest, the floor beneath her softened. She sank knee-deep into the suddenly malleable surface, and found herself gently deposited into the pool. The moment the water touched her skin, Maya's mind exploded with sensation. Not drowning breathing, but more than breathing. She was feeling the entirety of Nexira at once. Every creature, every plant, every molecule of water and air. She felt the agony where mining operations tore at the planet's flesh, the joy where new life emerged, the ancient patience of geological formations, and beneath it all, a profound loneliness, the yearning to be understood. When she surfaced, gasping, the twins waited patiently at the edge. Now you know, Lyra said softly. Helping her from the water, the corporations aren't just mining, Maya realized aloud. They're killing a conscious being. Nyx nodded grimly. They seek the crystalline essence that allows Nyxara's consciousness to exist across its entire form. Each extraction diminishes the whole. When miners die, Lyra added, it's not attack, but reflex, like your body fighting infection. Maya looked down at her hands, still dripping with the luminescent water. Why show me this? I came to kill you. The twins exchanged a meaningful glance, their patterns momentarily synchronizing. Because Nexira chose you, they said in unison. Chose me for what? To be its voice among the stars? Nyx said firmly. Its defender against those who would destroy it, Lyra continued. Maya shook her head. I'm an assassin, not a savior. You are what you choose to be, Lyra replied, touching Maya's cheek with surprising tenderness. And Nexira has seen your heart beneath your duty. For the first time in years, Maya felt uncertain about her path forward. The corporations that had employed her suddenly seemed sinister, their motives transparent. Yet abandoning her mission meant becoming a deserter. Hunted across the galaxy, as if sensing her thoughts, Nyx spoke. The choice approaches, Hunter. Tonight, you must decide where your loyalty truly lies. The journey back to the surface was silent, but Maya's mind was anything but quiet. Sunset turned the swamp waters into pools of liquid amber. Maya sat at the edge of the living tree sanctuary, cleaning her weapons more from habit than necessity. Her mission parameters kept scrolling through her mind, contrasting sharply with what she'd experienced in the heart. Your thoughts are troubled, Lyra observed, settling beside her with fluid grace. The proximity sent an unexpected warmth through Maya's chest. 15 years as an operative, Maya replied. Never questioned a mission before. Perhaps no mission deserved questioning until now, Lyra suggested, her fingers brushing Maya's arm gently. The touch lingered, sending unexpected shivers across Maya's skin. She cleared her throat. Why would the corporate alliance lie about you attacking miners? Fear drives deception, Nyx answered, emerging from the sanctuary. Their scanners detected the consciousness flowing through Nexira. Intelligence they couldn't comprehend became a threat to eliminate. A distant rumble interrupted them, followed by flashing lights on the horizon. Maya instinctively reached for her rifle. They've come, Lyra whispered, her patterns dimming with concern. Who? Maya asked, though she already suspected. Reinforcements, Nyx said grimly. Your delayed mission report triggered their contingency plan through her tactical scope. Maya observed 3 heavy-class extraction vessels descending through Nexira's atmosphere, each carrying enough firepower to level the entire region. They'll destroy everything. She realized aloud. Not everything, Lyra corrected. Just enough to extract what they want without resistance. Maya's communications device activated, projecting her handler's stern face. Agent Rhodes, status report. She hesitated, looking between the device and the twins. Lyra's eyes held worry, while Nyx's burned with determination. Mission compromised, Maya replied carefully. Targets are not hostile. Requesting mission abort and diplomatic approach. Her handler's expression hardened. Negative, Agent. Intelligence confirms hostile entities. Reinforcements will sanitize the area. Extract immediately to coordinates being transmitted. The transmission ended before Maya could respond. Nyx approached, her expression fierce. Now you see their true intentions, she said. Not negotiation, eradication. I can't stop 3 extraction vessels, Maya admitted. Even with your abilities, perhaps not alone, Lyra suggested, exchanging a meaningful look with her sister. But there is another way. Nyx nodded, though reluctance was evident in her posture. The bonding ritual. It has not been performed with an outsider in 7 generations. What ritual? Maya asked. A merging of consciousness, Lyra explained, taking Maya's hand. Where their skin touched, both began to glow slightly. It would connect you permanently to Nixara's awareness. Give you abilities beyond human limitation, and make you truly one of us, Nyx added quietly. Maya pulled her hand away. You want to turn me into? What? Some kind of alien hybrid? We want to show you what you already are, Lyra corrected. A defender. A protector. What your corporations have twisted into a weapon. The distant rumble grew louder as the extraction vessels positioned themselves around the swamp. Preliminary scanner beams cut through the mist, searching for targets. Maya stood at the precipice of decision. Return to the familiar world of missions and orders. Or embrace something entirely unknown. If I agree, she asked finally, can we stop them? The twins nodded in unison. Nixara defends its own. Maya took a deep breath, her decision crystallizing like the formations in the heart below. Then show me how.